It's irrelevant. It's your boy Young Megas.
Okay, Fly.
Yeah, welcome to another episode of It's Irrelevant.
Just another anime podcast.
Whee!
Yeah.
I put the guitar song. No, that sounds like a banjo. Yeah. So wait, listen.
Wait. I don't know if I like the way you do Irrelevant.
Damn.
I like maybe the imitation isn't necessary. I don't know.
okay.
Do it. See if you can see how it sounds without it.
Yeah, it's
That's
irrelevant.
that part.
Remove that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's irrelevant.
Yeah, kind of like that.
How long have you been battling this?
Just recently. More like.
I mean, you know.
Oh, that was me. Okay, so it's recorded. What up, though?
What up? How you been?
It's been what, 2 weeks?
Yeah. A little hiatus.
No, I think this should just be our schedule.
Yeah, that's actually perfect.
Like bi-weekly.
We just need to focus on a topic bi-weekly.
Just one topic.
Topics.
Any topics. Topics. Anything's good. So I had a question for you.
What's up? Talk to me.
Do you watch Dragon Ball?
Do I watch Dragon Ball? Do I know that the creator of Dragon Ball passed away? R.I.P.
See, you're not going with the flow. I asked you if you watch Dragon Ball. You're jumping the gun back.
Oh, my bad. I do watch Dragon Ball. I watch Dragon Ball. I watch Dragon Ball Z. I watched Dragon Ball GT even if it wasn't an actual part of it. I watched Dragon Ball Super.
Regardless, Dragon Ball GT was still decent once you got past that section with Trunks with the cargo shorts.
Facts. Why do you ask though?
Well, you already ruined the surprise. Why are you pretending? So, I wanted to touch base a bit and just acknowledge Akira Toriyama for his hard work in the industry of animation.
Big facts, man. Like, my childhood was based off Dragon Ball Z, man, so...
I was actually going to ask you if you knew who the creator of Dragon Ball was, but you obviously do, which is good. I heard someone else talking about it today. Like, I was listening to a
Did you only find out today?
No. I said I heard someone talking about it today because they did their podcast. They do their podcast, like, different days, so obviously when they do it, they're going to mention it.
Yeah.
So he was talking about it, and he couldn't even say his name. But it's not his fault, because sometimes people watch shows and they don't know the creator's name.
Yeah.
Like, for example, there's thousands of animes that I've watched, and I don't know who made them.
Yeah.
So, but Dragon Ball is so iconic that his name gets thrown around left, right, center. So there's no way you could be a legit Dragon Ball fan and not know who Akira Toriyama is. Like, there's just no way. And if there is a way that somehow you don't know who he is, that means you're new.
To be honest with you, I only found out who he was when he died.
Okay.
Yeah, my bad. I was just like, oh, that's who created Dragon Ball Z? And I'm like, dang.
My whole theory just goes out the window because, like, does that make you new or does that just make you, like, just not aware of what's going on?
I think it's more along the lines of, like, there are, like, hardcore fans and then there are people that just love the show.
And you just love the show.
Yeah, so it's like I don't really dive deep into, like, who created it or whatever. I just like the characters. I just like the show, the story, everything.
I get what you're saying, but it's like when I really like a show, you want to know everything about it. The only part where I draw the line is like the voice actors, the editor of the show, or the editor of the manga. Because like when I was young and I was still watching, and Inuyasha was like the only thing. Well, yeah, when Inuyasha was the only thing I was watching, Rika Takahashi, it was just like the next step was to figure out who the author was, right?
I was never interested in that. I was just like, oh, this is a dope anime, you know. I just enjoyed it.
But it's like, it was something you love so much. It's like, who made this masterpiece?
Even One Piece. Like, I didn't even know until, like, I think people were just posting him on social media. That's how I found out.
That one photo of Ichiro Oda.
Everyone just puts around, and I'm like, oh, that's the guy that created him? I was like,
well, I mean, you don't have to know what they look like, because I don't know what game.
I didn't know the name either.
Toby looks like, huh? You don't know whose name?
Ichiro Oda.
Ichiro. You know, have you ever seen the cover of any manga of One Piece? I know Sashama came.
I read the scans though.
Yeah, even on the scans, it'll say like it'll say the name of the translator.
Exactly.
And it says the name of the
creator. Yeah, but I never paid attention to that. That's what I'm saying. I was just focused on the story. I'm just like, all right, this is dope. One Piece came out. I know Luffy. I know Zara. I know all of them.
You know what? I feel you. But I just like. I guess for the ones that I'm extremely into, like for example, when I was really into Shaman King, I found out who wait, how do you say his name? Takehiro. Let me read it. I used to know his name verbatim when I was younger. Yeah, Hiroyuki Takei.
Yeah.
I'm probably butchering his name. Sorry, guys. Anyways, yeah, I found out who he was, and then he made another manga, and he paired up with Marvel, and he made like Ultimo. So, anyways, it's just like if you're really into something, you find
You
out
know
more.
what? I actually what you're saying makes sense because if you're really into something, you want to know who created it to see if they made something else that is similar, right? In that aspect, is that what you're talking about?
Well, it's everything, all the
Oh,
factors.
okay. I don't know. I guess I don't know.
But there are.
Does that mean I'm not a real fan?
If you only found out about Akira Toriyama a couple of days ago,
Yeah.
I question your allegiance to the fandom. I do question it.
But I came up from a different era though, where it was like
No, it was the same era.
Yeah, but we weren't
It's
really.
our era. What do you mean?
No, what I'm saying is like the era now is like everyone wants to read mangas and be into like who like they want to know all that information so they won't feel like they don't know it. Like
cloud chasers.
Yeah, like I feel like in my time, like when I was younger, it was like it didn't really matter.
It didn't matter.
Yeah, it's like
okay. Because like we're from the same era.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it's just basically like we watched the show, we liked it. We never compared which show was better. We watched all shows and we loved the ones we
Another
liked.
thing is we weren't exposed to a lot of shows. We kind of just watched whatever was on TV.
Yeah, exactly. Because like YTV was where I was watching most of my shows, right? And so we didn't really have all that exposure, as you said. So
yeah,
I guess it's different.
Just a handful of shows, but nowadays it's like
everything's
this is just a bunch of shows just appear in your face, and it's like, oh, you're not watching that? Oh, what's wrong with you? Kidding. No one ever knocks anyone for saying. Just know that there's fans for every single show
true.
you find.
The question then is the era that we grew up where it was like you watched it on TV without having to go on a computer or like.
I missed that time.
It felt better, right? Like I felt the community was like a unit.
I didn't feel like I was a part of the community. I just like this is my show.
Okay, fine. Yeah. It's
I'm watching my show.
Exactly, but now it's like where you're like, oh, you're a One Piece fan, you're a this fan, and now I feel like it's different fractions now. It's like I can't go out and be like, yo, One Piece is dope. Like I just go out and someone's like, oh, ew, stupid show. Like
it's only online I see that people don't like One Piece as much.
Yeah, true.
Like in person, I have not met a single person that doesn't like One Piece.
You know, that's a solid fact. Like, yeah. Because I lately I've been seeing a lot more people with like Luffy not posters, but stickers on their cars and stuff. Only when I put mine on that I realized that a lot of people have it.
Like, you're just looking up for your tribe.
Yeah.
Where's the symbol? You know, in the Wano arc when they had that the symbol to say that they were the uprising was still happening. That's you with your car sticker.
Oh, I should have done that. Oh, that's so true. The crescent moon with the oh dang.
Anyway, since we're on like the topic, I think some time ago we were talking about like what makes you an anime fan or like the level of your anime watching experience. Let's just call it that. So it's like maybe we can put them in 3 tiers. You're like maybe a casual watcher. You are I don't know what would be the third one. But then, like, maybe the third one could be, like, elite watcher. Where it's like, you know, all the shows, you know, the manga before the show came out.
So it'd be like a casual, then you'd be like a semi-pro or whatever, like a mid.
Maybe a non-vice or something. Mid, yeah, mid sounds bad.
Oh,
mid has, like, bad connotations.
That's true. Alright, so, like, can we do it like in S tier and those kind of tiers? Or should
S tier, yeah, why not? Oh, like solo leveling?
Exactly, so you'd be like, so we start with what, the A tier, S tier, and
so S tier would be top tier.
Top tier, and then you would have the A tier would be like the.
So let's just do 4 maybe.
4 of them.
So the social watcher would be like E rank. No kidding. Be like I guess B rank.
I would give them B. Yeah. And then you would have the no. So the casual would be like D rank then. And then we'd have the C rank, the B rank, and then the A rank.
Well, S rank is supposed to be ultimate.
Dang, so yeah, you were right. So we'd start off with the
So S, A, B, C. Because we only do 4 categories.
So C rank is the lowest.
Yeah.
Alright. So we'll
C for I mean I wanna say
C for casual, right?
I was gonna say C would be like the one above social watcher. Cause like I want to say social watcher is like if someone's watching it and you just happen to be there, you watch it too.
Okay, so if we're adding social watchers, then we start from D then.
No, just for social watcher, casual watcher, and you're in between the elite watcher, which is
okay.
and then the casual watcher. So it's like you watch a lot, but it's not like you don't watch as much as the elite watcher.
Okay, so if we have it based on that, then like
is this confusing?
It's kinda, but I kind of get it now. It's like we have 4 tiers, and we start from C. You have the social watcher, the casual watcher, the not elite but almost there.
We need a name for it. We need a name. Shoot.
Whatever you are, there, like the middle child. Right?
Yeah. Okay, at least Kate's, I know those videos where it's like I'm the oldest child, and they get to explain their whole thing, and it's like I'm the middle child, and it just kind of wait, that's you. You're the middle child. Oh my gosh, I'm the baby.
Oh man.
Anyways, back on topic.
All right, back on topic. All
so
right.
We'll call the in between. There's just the A rank because that's what it is, right?
Yeah, we'll call them A ranks.
A rank watcher.
So we'll call them pros.
Okay, pro, and then elite.
And then elite,
And elite's S rank. Okay.
Right, so a pro anime watcher, right? All right, so how do you fall into categories, though?
So I'm going to put you into a category.
What category would you put me into?
I'm going to do it based off of from your teens. So I'm going to do that, like I'm going to section your life off. Into
okay, all right.
Okay, so when you were a teen, I would say you were a pro watcher because you sought out anime too. You were like Naruto, Death Note, and all those other and Dragon Ball, all those other animes. You're just like watch it. You're so into it.
We used to download it actually.
Viruses on the computers in the libraries. Come on.
Oh man,
it was a good time. Like I think that was the only time I was like legit into Naruto.
Yeah, I was diehard. Yeah. Like, and that's when I started doing the anime, the mangas, and all of these things. Like I couldn't wait. I actually used to pray to God that I stayed alive till I see the ending of Naruto.
I thought it was One Piece.
No, it was like to be honest with you, I fell in love with One Piece more
later.
Yeah, later on. Like in the beginning, it was Naruto. Like to be honest with you, I was like, because Naruto was fire, bro. Like,
Once upon a time,
it was fire.
It was good.
So and then after I think when Naruto ended, that's when I started liking One Piece.
Okay, which ending though?
The Shippuden. Yeah, when Shippuden was done, that was it. I never watched anything after that. I think Boruto is after that, right?
I mean, years later.
Yeah. So Shippuden was like my end. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, so you were a pro watcher in your youth.
In my youth, yeah.
When you became an adult, an old fogey, you are now a casual watcher.
I think in my not adult, but like end of my teens, kind of.
You just started sliding off.
I started because life was happening. Because I got to that point. I got to the point where I was going out more with my friends and stuff like that. So I didn't really get much.
You're telling me your friends didn't watch anime?
No, the friends I had didn't watch anime. That's the thing. Yeah. So I think it's based on your circle too, right? So like I used to watch my stuff, but it was like that's why I kind of narrowed it down to a few anime after. Because I couldn't keep up with all the animes because of my social life. So I kind of like became a casual watcher.
So now I'm trying to get to the casual watcher status. I'm trying to leave like elite and pro watcher, just be casual.
Yeah.
It's hard, man.
Welcome to the dark side.
It's because you see a show, you're like, I want to see what's going on with that show. But then there's shows that I see that's very easy to cut off.
Yeah, facts.
There's so many, like, I'm talking about, like, new shows. So many new, like, isekais that just don't make sense. I'm just like, no. And, like, all the magic shows, how many more magic shows can you come up with? Like, you've seen 5 of them, you've seen them all. Like, I'm done with this title.
And then you got to filter all of them, right? And my wife, like, she literally watches every isekai that comes out.
I was gonna say every time I see something on TV, I'm like, that looks boring. That looks boring. Like there's one I was like, I might have seen that before. Why didn't I finish watching it? It was boring.
No, and then like she'll be watching things I would never think of watching, and then I'd be like, oh, this looks stupid, and then like 2 hours later, I'm like, what's gonna happen next? Like, who's this person? Yeah, like...
social watcher. See, this is why my categories make sense. Social, casual, pro, and then elite.
So I think I'm a semi-social then. Can I be in between the in betweens?
I would say you're casual. You're casual
I'm
because
casual.
there's still a handful of shows that you
Yeah,
specifically want to watch.
Like my handful is literally like One Piece. I want to see the ending of One Piece. I want to see the ending of My Hero Academia. I want to see the ending of well, the thing is, okay, so I'm casual because I don't read a lot of mangas anymore. I'm only down to one manga.
I was gonna say manga is more for the elites who like they'll read the manga and then the show comes up. They're like, oh yeah, I was reading that before.
Yeah, no. So I'm the only manga that I'm reading right now is One Piece, and then everything else is just through the anime.
Not even Black Clover.
Not even Black Clover. I know, like, but I think the reason why, well, which is not like because I did it with One Piece and stuff. But anyways, I digress. It's basically I don't want to go find out what happened. I want to be surprised.
Everyone says this. Oh my gosh, I'm even surprised that happens. You know what?
What?
Your brain's not gonna remember. I promise you.
I know my brain's not gonna remember, but I just want it to be like, I'm watching the anime. Let me just watch the anime. And I think more it's because of my wife. I don't want to know certain things because the way she watches anime, it gives me PTSD.
Explain. What do you mean?
I'm probably using the wrong word, but it's like she would watch it, and then I'm a person I want to go through it, like I want to binge watch. She's like, nah. If it's still happening, she wants the episodes to build up. So if we go through it and then we have to,
you said you want to binge watch, and she wants to build up.
Yeah,
that's
so
the same.
No. So like when you binge watch, right? Like you watch the whole thing. But if it's a continuing anime, then new episodes are gonna come up. So she doesn't want to catch up with the new episode. She want to just keep it that she can watch 10 at a time, whenever she feels to watch.
That's binge watching.
No, it is, but not.
Like, what's the difference?
Okay. I'm trying to explain. Okay, so
okay.
All right.
So you're saying you'll watch old shows so that you can binge watch it. But then, like, when she's on newer shows. Right?
No. So, I'll use One Piece as an example, right? So, we stopped after Wano. I haven't watched an episode after Wano.
So, you haven't seen that,
no.
the guy from the Navy with the tree root ability?
No.
And Shanks just, like, his aura.
Okay, so I saw there. I'm saying, like, as the moment that they left, I haven't watched. So the last episode that I saw was when they were literally getting out of Wano.
But you already know what's happening. So
I know what's happening, right? But I'm using it as an example to show you the other shows. So because One Piece is a every week they updated anime, right? Every time we get up to date, she doesn't want to wait till the next week to watch another episode. So what she does is wait until there's a good amount. Let's say 10 of them come out. But we don't watch.
She wants to wait until it piles up.
It piles up, exactly. But if 10 episodes come out, like we pile up 10 episodes, we don't watch all the 10 episodes. We watch 5 episodes. And then she waits until another 5 comes out, and then you're like, hey, let's watch another 5 again. You know? And I'm here like, I want to know what happens. Like, let's watch it. There's 5 more. It's like, yeah. So
I know this feeling. But my limit is 2 episodes.
2 episodes?
I'm doing that with Apocryphy Diaries right now. I'm like, I can't just, because like when I watch that show, I'm like, 1 episode isn't good enough. So like, but I can't wait until it like piles up. So I'm like, let me at least wait 2 weeks or like whenever. So I watched. So for example, this week just went, or the day for me to watch it just went by. So I was able to watch 2 episodes because I waited. So now I gotta wait like maybe 2 weeks or 10 days.
Okay, so you make it pile up 2 episodes.
Just 2 episodes because I feel satisfied with 2 episodes.
Okay, well, I don't know if I can do that. I'm only doing it in One Piece because it's already in. Like I know what's happening through the manga. But let's say Shalanga Frontier. Am I saying it right? Strangula Frontier. I can't say it properly. I don't know why. But anyways,
it's just a weird word.
Every episode, when I watch it, I'm mad.
Because it's ending.
I'm like, yo, this is ending. Like, no, I want more. Like, I have to wait a whole week again, right? But I can't not watch that episode when it comes out and be like, oh, wait, let me wait till the other week so I can watch 2 episodes. No, I can't. Like,
well, be glad that this is the show you can have to yourself and you don't have to wait on no one to watch it.
She's actually starting watching it now.
Just don't let her in. Just don't let it in. Don't share it.
I like the fact that she just watches the dub and I watch the
sub.
Yeah, so I'm watching the sub, so I'm up to date. Maybe like 2 episodes in front of her. So this is the only show that we have it like that. I'm trying to get it to a point where all of our shows are like that. So it's like I can be up to date and you'd be like, okay, you wait.
You wait on your own time.
Exactly.
I agree. So I got my boyfriend and his brother into Shangri-La Frontier.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't hard. The show speaks for itself.
Just the first episode, they were like...
Yeah. His brother was just like, oh, I love this kind of shows. I'm like sitting in my Kingpin chair. I'm like, yeah, that's right. You're welcome.
Yeah. No, I'll tell you, anyone you put on that, they're going to be like, yo.
It was just a dope show. Like, the intro alone is just dope. And then the theme music. We've already gushed about that show last week. But
goodness.
It's just a good show.
They never miss on the song so far. Like, it's crazy.
It's dope.
Yeah.
Anyways, so you a casual watcher.
Yeah, so, well, if I'm a casual, like, all right, I'm going to rank you now. In your team.
Wait, based on what? Like, do you even remember stuff about? You don't remember?
No. I'm gonna put you. I know. In your teens, like you growing up and stuff, she was an elite. Like facts. Like you were putting me on like Black Lagoon, and you were telling me, "Oh, did you watch this?"
Oh, you remember that? Yo, I actually forgot about Black Lagoon.
Yo, she was putting me on like a bunch of shows, and I'm like, "Oh, dang!" Like you even put me on.
It was pro when it was a team, but I'll let you finish.
No, you wasn't pro. You was elite, girl.
I feel like I'm an elite now.
Nah, you were elite then. Like now you're pro.
Like that's reverse.
Yeah, no, you came down. Like elite is higher than pro. Remember?
Yeah, no, it's
so you.
Anyways, I'll explain later.
But I'll explain why I say that. Right? Because you were putting me on like what's that other show again with the vampire? It's an old school.
Hellsing.
Hellsing, yeah.
Did I put you on Hellsing?
Yeah, you did. And then
to be honest, I didn't even watch Hellsing. I might have watched an episode, but I don't think I liked it.
You put me on Berserk too.
Me?
Yeah, but I don't know if it's the same Berserk that.
No, you might be talking about Basilisk.
Basilisk, yeah, that's what.
Yeah, I was confused. Like Basilisk and Berserk was like the same tone, like
But speaking about Berserk, though, the creator for that passed away. I didn't even know. Yeah, but they put a list of.
Should be 2 years by now.
Yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, but anyways.
His name I don't remember.
I don't know. I just saw his name the other day. I'm like, all right.
Well, side note, Berserk is like, if you could find a more horrific story, like an origin story for a character than Berserk, let me know, because that guy's story is horrible. But anyways.
And then the other one you put me on was Trinity or whatever it's called.
Trinity Blood.
Yeah. You put me on those, like, that was you. And then now I feel like you're pro because you're still up there, but you're kind of like slowly pulling away from it.
That's just what I told you. I'm still too much into the mix of anime.
Dang. So, all right, so I guess I was wrong then. I was like, all right,
and it's just hard to withdraw from. You know what I mean?
Okay. I'm going to still keep you at that, though. I'm going to say that. I'm going to keep you at that. Because you were the one that kind of showed me that I had other shows out there. I just thought it was just One Piece.
Well, it's fine. You stick to the shows you like, and it makes life so much more simpler. Trust me. It's so much more simpler when you.
Well, you tell me my life is boring because I stick to the ones that I like.
So I have two sides of my coin. Well, one side is like the simple life where you just watch your core shows.
Yeah.
The other side is like, why are you only sticking to these shows? There's so many other shows out there.
Yeah. But I feel like the more you go down that rabbit hole is the more you see. It's like the moment you venture, it's like, okay, let me find another one. Then you go find another one. Because I remember there was a certain time in our teens where we were competing to see who watched the most animes.
I actually don't remember that at all.
I remember that. Because you were like, oh, I watched this, I watched that, I watched this. This is the month that I watch. And then I'm like...
I want to call Cap so bad, but I'm like, you know what? Maybe it did happen, but I don't remember this at all.
Memory is a funny thing.
Okay, Mr. Psychologist, tell me about my memory.
No, I'm just saying, like, memory is a funny thing because sometimes I would remember certain things that touch me different than...
Touch you how? Do you want to describe on this doll? I'm kidding.
That impacted me. Sorry. Touch is a very delicate word. Impacted me differently. So like for me, it actually impacted me because I'm like, oh man, I got someone to talk to about anime, right?
Facts.
Whereas you were just like, okay, this is a regular for me. I have other people I could talk to. So it's like that it wouldn't stay in your head.
You know what's funny?
But
I don't talk to anime with people. I don't talk to people a lot about anime.
Really?
Like, if there's one or two people who mention something that I watch, then I'll talk to them about it.
Oh, word?
But, like, on a daily basis, it's just me and the show.
We were talking about anime a lot. Like a lot.
I know.
Yeah.
You know what memory I'm remembering? Such a weird sentence.
The memory that I'm remembering. Please
It's
tell me
when-
the memory you're remembering.
As when Death Note first came out.
You put me on that.
And I was watching it on the lap. For some reason, they kept giving us computers at school. So I remember it was
Big facts.
Yeah, it was on the laptop, and I remember just watching it. I watched the first 2 episodes, and I remember feeling that was too blasphemous, so I didn't want to watch it. Yo, hardcore Christian. I don't care what y'all say. I'm like, this looks too demonic and too like. Who does he think he is, killing people like this?
Yeah.
I was like, nah. I draw the line at this show. And then everyone started, like, after I decided I didn't want to watch it, everybody started watching
it. The floodgates open.
And it was Death Note. I was just like, I don't care what y'all do, I'm not watching it. And then, but later on, I finished it, and I was like,
I'm going to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
I started watching Death Note, like, after the fact. Mm-hmm. Like, I didn't watch it that time you told me about it. Like, I watched Death Note when I came back to Canada. That's like in 2015.
Ago,
yeah. And I think I watched it in 2018. That's when I watched Death Note. And I was like, yo, this is crazy.
And still, you know what? There's a lot of shows that still hold up from, like, it doesn't matter how old it gets.
Yeah.
You watch it, you're still like
Dragon Ball.
Like Dragon Ball. Yeah, like, I don't know if you want to shift topics. We can do, like, the shows that will hold, or sorry, let's say shows that age well. Maybe we could do that as another topic.
Sure. Like, all right, we can do that next irrelevant.
Next time. Well, I mean, we can get on it now. Just let's conclude this section.
Okay.
Elite. So I was explaining why you said I was an Elite watcher.
Yeah.
I agree with you because I think I watched too much anime. But now, especially last fall, I wasn't purposely trying to watch everything. I was just interested in watching a lot of shows. So I ended up watching too much. And it became burdensome. So I was just like, that's why we're like a few minutes ago, I was like, I'm trying to get to the casual watcher stage where it doesn't feel like a burden to just keep up with all these shows anymore.
It becomes a hassle.
It does. And that's why I'm happy I'm not like a part of any like Discord groups or like any Facebook groups that just...
Were you before?
I don't think so.
Okay.
The thing is, like, because I was into it on my own and people didn't get me into it, I was very happy being my own world and just be like, I don't need an anime community. It's just me and anime. You know what I mean? But now everyone has their communities and there's recommendations here. There's this content creator that I watch. He does a bunch of podcasts and he's just recently getting into anime.
Really?
Yeah. So now everyone's always giving him anime recommendations. I'm just like,
it's terrible ones?
No, they're good ones.
Okay.
It's all the solid shows that you should watch. Like, if you're just getting into anime, you should watch these shows.
Oh, okay.
But it's like, my thing is, I'm just like, just chill and let him discover it on his own. But, like, no, it's just like, once the anime community gets a hold of someone new,
that's it.
they're like, let's get him.
Like what I like. Like, you know?
Yeah. But there's maybe 10 solid animes that, like, if you're new to this, watch these shows immediately. But also, do it at your own pace.
True.
A lot of these guys are just like, watch this. I'm like, calm down. He's still a newbie. Like,
Speaking of which, like, let's say, for just the sake of conversation, what 10 shows would you recommend for, like, someone that's fresh off the bat?
I don't even know if it'd be 10. Maybe, like...
Let's narrow it to 5 then. 5.
I mean, it could be 10. Right off the bat, something light.
Yeah, like, let's say I never...
Inuyasha!
That is not light! That is not light!
Okay, to be honest, none of these shows are light.
Yeah.
Maybe a sports anime. But the thing is, you gotta...
Sports anime? You recommend a sports anime to someone that just, like, they don't know anything about anime.
But it's light, and sports is relatable, first of all. Because for some reason, everybody loves Haikyuu, the volleyball anime.
That's actually fire.
It's
the first
a good
season, though.
It's so I'm saying, like, I remember when Haikyuu first came out, I was like, I love this show.
Yeah, the first season was fire.
All of a sudden, second season, I was like, I just thought, why? I don't even know why. I just, like, the interest went down. I was like, what? So, but I would recommend someone just getting into anime. That's hard. Because everyone's go-to was, like, Naruto, Fullmetal Alchemist, Attack on Titan. If it's a guy, and he's, like, middle-aged or, like, 30s, Attack on Titan 100%. Because, guys, like, y'all, y'all love like you need stuff to pick your brain. You need to be like chill, you need not to know the plot of something or not predictable plots.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like the unexpected ones.
yes. So
Okay,
Attack on
okay.
Titan, I would recommend to any guy.
Facts.
For girls, any shoujo I can think of, because it's nice and it's light and it's like I don't know, because I love shoujo
The
manga.
mushy stuff.
I don't care. I love it. So, but I would recommend that stuff. Or
Okay.
it depends on like what they get into. If they like more of like detective shows, because I also love detective shows too. I would maybe recommend detective shows like the one I just watched last fall, Ron Kamahashi. Spy Family is a perfect recommendation.
Okay.
It is a perfect recommendation, actually. I know you didn't say the word, but I know you purposely rose Lloyd for a reason. Spy Family is good. And I would recommend My Hero Academia to anyone as well.
I was gonna say, like, for me, I would like My Hero Academia. I would do One Piece because of my biasness to it.
It's just you can't have someone watch what is One Piece. Like One Piece is not something that could just
but
it's crazy.
Like I would introduce them to it, and then they'd probably be like, "Oh, this show is whack." I'm like, "Just keep going. Trust me, it gets better." You know, like just to and because the thing is, it's like I feel like when you give someone a show that they don't immediately like, when they like it, they thank you for it because it's like, dang, I really had to go through that for me to appreciate it. You know, like
they say that you gotta watch a show 3 episodes at least, and if you don't like it by the 3rd episode, then it's not for you.
Really?
Me, 2 episodes, because I'm like I should like it by the 1st episode. Like something about it should grab my attention.
Yeah, that's true. That makes sense. That makes sense.
But like some shows, like it takes its time. Because like with Farron, I mentioned Farron Beyond Journey's End. It's a fall show that came out, but it's still like the season is still going. So now it's a winter show. It's the one with the elf, and then she has the one. Remember, I was like the guy with the never mind.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Is it an elf or is it like
it's an elf?
Isn't it like a fox thingy?
No,
I'm thinking about the wrong thing. Okay.
Yeah, your wife watches way too many isekai.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know which one I'm on.
So this was not an isekai. It's just this is why I like it a lot because like not all isekais are good. But this Farron Beyond Journey's End, I was complaining that the show was slow and boring. Now I love it.
Damn.
It's crazy. Like, I don't love it, but I'm like, I think I gave it a low rating last time. So now that rating is just going to be like 4.5 out of 5. It's a good show.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Dang.
What was I saying before the period? I don't remember.
Anyways. I don't remember either.
Recommendations for someone who's new to anime. It's just, I wouldn't always go I would go with the popular shows just because it's safe and, it's a good segue into the world of anime.
I wouldn't give them like a really popular one because then they would just kind of follow the bandwagon, right? It's like sometimes they might not even like it, but they just watch it so that they can have a conversation with other people.
Yeah, well, it's the relatability factor.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, for example, I see Saitama at the corner of my eye. My sister, for some reason, this was like when season 1 came on Netflix, so it was like maybe 3 years ago.
I'm still waiting for the next episode to come out. Season to come out.
It's coming out soon. They finally did visuals for it. I'm like, Anyways, when it first came to Netflix, for some reason she really liked the show. Like, not like really liked it, but like I think it was more of like a bonding thing for her and my brother. So when she saw it,
your brother watches?
My brother is a casual anime watcher. So he'll see a show, he'll like it, but then he doesn't seek out shows. If he happens to stumble upon a show,
okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so for some reason she likes One Punch Man. But all the other anime shows, like she saw me staring at like a Dragon Ball sculpture at Pacific Mall. She was like, I don't understand this show or like the fascination with this. I'm like, it's okay, you don't have to understand it.
No way. This is based off Dragon Ball.
You think Saitama's based on Dragon Ball?
Yeah, his character is based off Goku. Yeah, look it up.
Explain. I've never heard that theory.
No, I'm telling you, it's like, okay, it's not based off in like looks, but personality-wise, right?
No, you still need to explain.
How do I need to explain?
Because the personalities are so different.
How?
Saitama is super laid back. He doesn't like to do anything. The only thing he likes to do is get good deals and go shopping. He does like to fight, but he knows that no one is able to rise to the challenge, so he only fights unless he has to. Goku seeks out people to fight.
Yeah, true.
So like, how are they seeing
I take that back. I'm sorry. I'm a casual watcher.
You tried it. But yeah, no, season 3, One Punch Man is coming out soon. Garo, I think it's Garo. I was reading the manga for One Punch Man, it's at an arc right now where I'm like, I am not interested in this arc. So remember Supersonic?
Something.
Yeah, it's like triple X's,
Yeah.
and he's like always trying to beat Saitama. So this arc is about him and about that ninja that uses a sword. I forgot his name.
Oh, that other guy.
The sexy slash guy. I don't remember his name. He's just a very uninteresting character.
Yep. They're I think they go overboard with their personalities.
It's the name. So like your name is dumb. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But apparently he's super strong. And
really?
him and Supersonic whatever.
Yeah.
They train together.
No
so
way.
this arc is just about like a flashback of them and stuff like that. I'm like, so Supersonic actually seems like a legit ninja. You don't. Because like he doesn't like there's no stealth mode about him. He's just I think his name is Flashy Flash or something like that. I was just like, there's no ninja attributes about you. Like, where's your training? I'm so confused. Anyways, that's how the author wrote
no, but Netflix was the one that put me on
One Punch Man.
Yeah.
Oh, she got on it late.
I did.
So that's one of the shows I was reading the manga first before it came out.
Word?
Yeah.
Nah, and I've always been waiting for Netflix to come out with another season.
Don't rely on Netflix for anime. See,
I don't have
Netflix is
anymore.
a cult chaser. Oh, you don't have it anymore.
No. And then it's not on Crunchyroll.
Cult chaser. It's not on Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
Yo.
So I don't know what's up.
So many things to talk about.
Do I have to go to High Dive or something?
Not everything's on High Dive.
Okay.
I used to have High Dive, and I was like, this is a waste of money.
Okay. So why is it not on Crunchyroll though?
Because it's all about licensing, right? Because before, like with different platforms, like illegal streaming with websites and stuff like that, and you see like there's all the animes that's new and the website has it.
Yeah,
they're streaming it illegally.
Really?
Yeah. So
like 9anime and stuff like that.
So when you see like, oh, this anime got closed down, that's so with Crunchyroll, which is like
illegal.
It's legal because there's different companies backing it up. And stuff
oh, word?
Like that. Yeah. So that's and the thing is, Crunchyroll started off being illegal, like streaming. It did? Yeah, streaming stuff illegally, but then other studios bought it. You know, don't check my facts on that. I'm not 100%
Wait, didn't they buy Funimation though?
Yes. Well, it's okay. Sony bought Crunchyroll, and then Sony bought Funimation, and then.
Oh, that's what happened.
Yeah.
Oh, so Sony bought them. So the person that created Crunchyroll is like rolling in money. I wonder how much.
You know what? It might have been a thing where they just gave over their rights.
Okay.
But if they're smart, they should have still kept like owners, like a small percentage of ownership in the company. Yeah. I don't know, but But yeah, Crunchyroll is just the anime version of Netflix now.
Because it used to be free before.
My membership, right before the pandemic and during like the first year of the pandemic, $6.99.
What is it now?
Canadian. I don't know how they did it, but I guess they canceled it, and then they're like, "Oh, you gotta re-register for premium." I'm like, I was already a premium member, so when I re-registered, the price went. I was like, okay, I went up like $3, but I was like, no. And the thing is, I can't get rid of Crunchyroll because I enjoy I enjoy watching anime without ads. I cannot stand those stupid pop-ups. And it's like, I don't want to see your butt. Get off my screen. I don't want to look at the stupid fake breasts. Get off my screen. Oh, you stupid pop-ups.
But I hate the fact that they have those stupid pop-ups for anime.
Well, it's just the site, right? The site is like anything goes. It's not protected.
True. So people just push whatever in there.
Yeah.
And it's always those stupid things that keep coming up.
But the thing is, when you have sites like that, it's not that it's also not protected, but it's not that's not the only factor. Is that some of the ads pay for the site too?
True.
So when you let people advertise on your website, you get that money.
Why do they make only those people advertise on their website?
Because unfortunately, a lot of people that watch anime, the original watchers of anime,
like those stuff,
are incels. I don't actually remember what incels mean, but I feel like it's a word that fits.
I don't know what it means, but it sounded right.
It's like guys who are just like
in your mom's basement.
Let's just say antisocial people, and they're like, I like this stuff. And get
so
one off,
let's
whatever.
push this to them, you know.
The type of people who watch anime usually like hentai. Yeah. Not all the time. Anyways, I don't know why I paused like that because I wasn't implying anything, to be honest.
Now you sound very good.
I know, now I sound sketchy. I don't know. Anyways.
And we ended there.
Yeah, it's time to wrap the show up so we can go watch something. Okay.
We're going to talk about her novelist.
Yo, no. Ugh. Oh, okay. Let me talk about my experience.
Oh God.
Cut this out. So once upon a time, there's a show. You know how I was saying I'm like super Christian, right?
Yeah.
There's a show I stumbled upon called, I don't know how I stumbled upon it, right? Maybe it was like a pop up ad or something. Sorry, it's called. It's called Bible Black.
I knew it.
I knew it. Did I tell you about it?
You did. You did.
So innocent back then.
No,
I was so innocent back then. Oh,
I don't know how you end up telling me about it though. You're like, oh man, I watched this new anime, Bible Black, and it's not about the Bible or something like that. I'm like, what was it about? And then I started searching.
Bunch of dumpy and witchcrafted.
Yeah. I watched the whole
blood
thing.
of Jesus.
I watched the whole thing.
What?
I did. Like, look, I did. Yo, it was actually entertaining. It was weird. I was young though. Like,
yo,
I'm gonna be real with you. The animation was actually fire.
Oh yeah, I know. It was too real.
Exactly. It was one of like those like, you know, yeah. Anyways, yeah.
Anyways, Tenjo Tenge. Okay, you know what show you did tell me about?
What?
That like I tried to watch because of you.
What's that?
I forgot the name of it.
I told you about an anime that you didn't know about before?
Yeah.
Wow. What's it called?
I don't remember the name. You're gonna
Tenji?
No. Hopefully you remember. I swear we watched that like same time. Maybe.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Oh
yeah, I remember in class watching it. Yeah.
I think it started with an I. I just remember the opening, and it turned me off so much I couldn't watch the show anymore.
Started with an I?
I think so.
Okay.
Let me try to describe the opening because it's the only thing I remember about the show. It was like a school opening, and then the main character was like acting like a big shot as he's walking onto the school campus or whatever, and then it was like maybe a school assembly, but it was outside. And then as soon as he sees the girl, he immediately starts groping her from like behind, and it was like.
What?
You don't remember? I was hoping you remember that scene, but that's like the opening scene of the anime. I was turned off so much. I'm like, I don't.
Wait, you showed out some Tenji?
No, because like he wasn't like that aggressive with them. The girls were more aggressive with him. I remember the name. Sorry, the name of it's like.
Can you tell me an episode of the show?
I was describing the opening scene.
That's the only thing you saw?
I remember. No, I think I might have watched more, but I just don't remember the name.
And you say it starts with I.
It might start with an I. I don't remember.
Dang, now I gotta go.
I'll look it up later.
Yeah.
But anyways.
Dang, I didn't know I put you on an anime.
Just one.
Okay.
Alright, maybe I'm not giving you enough credit. It might have been more. My memory's horrible.
Wow. Anyways, thank you for watching. It's irrelevant. It's your boy Young Megas and
K-Fly. We didn't do the intro.
I know. You wanna do the intro now and then you Why?